Recording. And all right, so yeah, I started streaming for my IELTS preparation. Let's see the days left till my exam. 23 days, 2 hours. To be honest, today was a little bit depressing day, as getting pretty low score, lower than I expected, having conversation with ChatGPT. But as we know, getting disappointed and getting demotivated can help us to get better. Yeah, I should keep studying, keep working on to improve my results. The reason why I'm streaming is, I have also the problem that most of the Gen Z have, and the problem with my attention. It's quite difficult to concentrate on what I am doing while I'm not being watched. And I may use my time for some unnecessary stuff like watching reels or YouTube shorts. Not reels. I don't use Instagram. I have a profile, but I don't use it constantly. However, I don't know. Somehow I may watch something uh, irrelevant to my preparation, like podcasts. I don't know, some news may can catch my attention. So that's why when I stream, it helps me to concentrate on what I'm doing because I feel that I'm being watched. And I don't know, it gives me more responsibility. And however, as I mentioned, was pretty depressing today. Getting a low score. I got lower than 7 for all sections. I can't say the scores are kind of completely reliable. I mean, the scores of ChatGPT. However, I don't know. I had gotten almost 7 always, sometimes 6.5 in terms of speaking. And when I practice with ChatGPT, it was shocking. But I do know that I have some problems, mistakes. Well, what I will do, I did preparation. I mean, I did speaking preparation, so I may work on my writing. Before that, let me send my streaming link to my channel. All right, one of my students asked homework. It was for E. Yes, it's just a second. Yeah, my pre-intermediate students, I have two pre-intermediate level groups. Both of them are pretty active. I really enjoy having lessons with them. Although sometimes I have to speak in Uzbek, and most of them are responsible and they're eager to learn. But I have some elementary students. It's really difficult to deal with them because I don't know, some of them are unwilling to study. And it seems to me that their parents are forcing them to study. I have to punish and I have constantly lecture them because they don't do homework. But I enjoy teaching my pre-intermediate students. Of course, they have also some, how can I say, lazy students, irresponsible students. But in general, most of them are passionate about learning. It should be 4C, just a second, and karaoke. One of the most, okay, let's open the chat with ChatGPT because when okay, right now we're gonna have a conversation. I want you to correct my mistakes, and if you find any kind of problems in my speech, I want you to tweak them.
Absolutely. I've got you covered. Just speak naturally, and if something needs tweaking, whether it's grammar, phrasing, or clarity, I'll jump in and help. Whenever you're ready, go for it.
All right, so
I'm
all
ready.
right, right now I want to realize. Okay, I feel a little bit exhausted. Also, I drank some energetic drink. Uh, I don't know,
You're
some
do
time ago. How can I kind of phrase properly the word sometimes ago? I drank, for example, energetic drink some time ago. What would be the natural and better phrased version of it?
you could say a while ago I had an energy drink. That sounds natural and clear. Let me know if you need more tweaks.
A while ago, I had an energy drink. However, I feel fatigue and exhaustion.
That was really close. Instead of fatigue and exhaustion, which are quite similar, just say, I feel fatigued and exhausted. So you're just adjusting that grammar slightly and it'll sound spot on.
What's the difference? I feel fatigued and exhausted, and fatigue and exhaustion.
The difference is that fatigued and exhausted is a proper way to describe how you feel. Fatigue and exhaustion are more like abstract nouns. So if you're talking about how you feel, it's best to use adjectives. I feel fatigued and exhausted.
All right, thanks, thanks. It was really helpful.
I'm really glad it helped. If you want to try out any other phrasing or just keep the conversation going, I'm right here.
All right, just I will revise the vocabulary and words I have learned so far. What I want you to do is listening to me and trying to, to take notes, and then you can create me file or document. Did you get what I mean?
I get what you mean. I can absolutely listen, note down the keywords or phrases, and give you feedback. While I can't create an actual file directly here, I'll present everything clearly so you can copy it wherever you like. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay, just a second. I want to write word.
Take your time, no rush at all. Just let me know when you're ready to start, and I'll be listening closely.
And all right, let's start revising the words and things that I made a mistake recently, or the things that I learned recently. And am I phrasing it correctly?
You're very close. You could say, let's start revising the words and things I either made mistakes with recently or that I've learned recently. That gives it a nice, clear structure.
Recently. Okay, just a second. I'll repeat your words. It would be very helpful.
Of course.
No, just a second. Let's start revising the words and things I either made mistake with recently or that I've learned recently.
Perfect. That was nice and clear. Now, whenever you're ready, you can dive into revising those words, and I'll be here to listen and help.
Okay, in terms of IELTS task 2, I learned something has become a widely debated issue, the comfort and financial benefits of remote work. This working style, a worker's professional and personal life, the first advantages, freer lead to fatigue and exhaustion. Since employees do not need to commute, they can save money. Assistant with one S, not double S. Colleagues as a Colleagues It may not be as effective as adopting it instead of traditional office work.
You've done a great job remembering these structures. I'll just tweak a couple of things. Instead of the first advantage is, you'd say the first advantage is. Also, you can say this working style affects a worker's professional and personal life, just smoother. Otherwise, your vocabulary use is on point.
Effective.
Effective, as effective as, as effective as. And all right, I will continue. Some phrases. Let me find. Okay, here we go. His views seem to align with certain communist ideas. To align with. There is some truth to that. There is some truth to that. When do people become wealthy? They only exchange their time for money, no matter how hard they work. It prevents you from becoming wealthy. You are just like a hamster on a wheel, being trapped in survival mode. If you want to start a business or a startup, most banks won't give you a loan if you don't have assets. Rich people have more opportunities. They have the ability to fail multiple times. They have networks and financial institutions can back them. They also have a safety net. All right.
You did.
Mhm.
If you have more phrases or thoughts to revisit, I'm here for it. And if you're done for now, that's also totally fine. Just let me know what you need next.
All right, I will continue. The role of art and its funding has been one of the most widely discussed topics. Investing in other public service, as it brings more tangible benefits to society, as it brings more tangible benefits to society, as it serves as a source of emotional expression, as it serves as a source of emotional expression. As we live in a free market society, as we live in a free market society, art works. Spending public money on the arts is not economically beneficial for either artists or consumers. Is not only a waste of public funds, but also an interference. Public service cannot address members of the community.
You've got a solid grasp on these points. Just one tiny tweak. Instead of artworks, you'd say artwork in general terms. Everything else sounded smooth and clear. Well done keeping the structure.
Okay, let's continue. Sectors such as healthcare and defense. Sectors such as healthcare and defense require a more collective approach. Require a more collective approach, owing to their complexity and importance. Owing to their complexity and importance, provide financial support to their creators. Provide financial support to their creators. Can naturally attract customers, can naturally acquire customers, do not require external support. Entertainment is a sector. Collective funding is essential for a prosperous society. Collective funding is essential for a prosperous society, which may not be appreciated by the public, which may not be appreciated by the public. Works are mostly those connected to the government, those connected to the government, was awarded funding, was awarded funding, covered with an image of Jesus and filled with urine, I don't know about the proper pronunciation, a plastic object in which an offensive artwork was founded, in which an offensive artwork was founded. A well-known case called earn money only by selling their work. Public who provide the money may not have appealed to the public. Appealed to the public. And let's go the free market, the government. All right.
You're doing. Whenever you feel like you've gone through everything you wanted, just let me know if you want a summary or if you're all set. I'm happy to help wrap things up when you're ready.
Okay, spend quality time. Spend quality time in the real world, in the real world. Skills which are crucial, skills which are crucial. The number of breaks is every with 15-minute breaks every 15 with 15-minute breaks every 45 minutes. Among the top priorities, among the top priorities of the authorities, teachers adopt more creative teaching approach. Okay, yeah. Nowadays, teachers should adopt more creative teaching approach, and it's how can I say? It's better to adopt remote jobs instead of traditional office works. I'm just trying to memorize the ones that I repeated. Let's see. Make it a global model. Make it a global model.
You're
And should be adopted by other countries. Should be adopted by other countries. Educational institutions, educational schools, educational institutions, educational schools. The main distinctions,
your name.
system education among the top in the world, among the top in the world.
You've got it down really well. If you keep practicing like this, those phrases are going to stick even stronger. Whenever you feel ready, I'm here if you want to wrap it up or keep going.
Highlighting key moments, develop into a global competition, international cooperation, in honor of, reside on, over time, alongside, the range of events.
These are all.
Uh, okay.
You're doing great with this recall. If you've got any other specific phrases you want to lock in or any new ones you want to explore, I'm all ears.
Mentally drained. Give up the habit or break the habit. Recurring issue or persistent problem. Tend to think, I'd argue. I often struggle to follow through with goals. I often struggle to follow through. Struggle to follow through. Take action on. I need to take action on my plans. Lose productivity. I lose productivity when I nap too long. Get ready for my lessons. I should cut out unnecessary tasks. I should cut out unnecessary tasks. I need to tighten up my schedule. Tighten up my schedule. I'm fine tuning my speaking skills. Fine tune. I pick it up new phrases. I pick it up new phrases from podcasts. What stands out about him is his patience. Took his advice to heart. I took his advice to heart.
You've really packed in a lot of useful phrases there. You're definitely building up a versatile toolkit. If you want to practice any specific scenarios or just feel you've had a good session, I'm happy to adjust to whatever you need next.
Embark on my routine. Aspire to prepare myself meticulously for the day. Embark on my routine. Aspire to prepare myself meticulously for the day. Reflect on the priorities that lie before me. Reflect on the priorities that lie before me. On the bus, off the bus. Feel drained, drowsy. Satisfy a craving. Curb a craving. Craving? Is it pronounced craving?
Yes, you've got it. It's pronounced craving, just like you said. And your sentences are sounding thoughtful and polished. Nicely done.
Walaikum salam.
You're welcome. If you've got more you want to go over, I'm here. And if you feel you've tackled enough for now, that's great too. Just let me know how you want to wrap things up.
No, I want you to wrap up all the words and phrases that I mentioned.
You practice a fantastic range of vocabulary and expressions. We covered language about remote work benefits, financial freedom, public services versus art funding, and how to follow through on goals. You also practiced phrases about productivity, scheduling, refining skills, and even some thoughtful daily reflections. All in all, you've reinforced a well rounded set of tools. Keep them handy, and you'll use them confidently.
All right, right now, can you and write down all of them in our chat?
I can't list them out word for word from memory, but I can absolutely help you recall them again or create a summary of the key themes. If you'd like, we can highlight the main categories, like expressions related to productivity, financial growth, or public services, so you have a clear takeaway. Let me know what would help you most.
Um, yeah, it would be better if you create a table or just write down the words that I mentioned, the ones that I revised it recently or now, just now.
I can't produce a table right here, but I'll give you a neat rundown. You covered remote work benefits, align with ideas, financial freedom, hamster on a wheel, public services versus art funding, phrases like interference and waste of public funds, personal productivity, follow through, tighten up my schedule, and daily reflections, embark on my routine, curb a craving. That's a quick recap. You've got a strong mix there.
And all right, is it possible to create a table that includes all the words here or creating a Word file?
I can't generate a Word file directly here, but you can easily copy this summary and paste it into a document. You could organize it into categories like productivity, financial topics, and creativity, and list the phrases under each. That way, you've got your personalized reference all set.
And all right, so right now I'm gonna go home and I will continue streaming and just revise vocabulary here. By the way, I just read a um, really, how can I say, um, how to say it in a very, in the news that has good news, something very interesting and something, how to say,
It
I can't even explain. For example, if someone wins, if someone from my country wins one of the, let's say, prestigious tournaments in the world, and if I just got information about it, how to phrase this moment properly?
You could say something like, I just heard some amazing news. Someone from my country won a prestigious tournament. That captures the excitement and significance of the moment.
I just read some amazing news. One of the top chess players of my country, Jawahar Sindar, defeated one of his opponents in candidates tournament um, from India, Pragnanatha. If I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name properly, and right now Jawahar has 2 point, I don't know how to say, maybe advantage or 2 more points from his um, rivals. How we call this? His closest opponent is 2 points behind than him. Can you phrase it properly? I know that I'm making up some stuff here. Well, how would be the proper way of phrasing it?
You could say, I just came across some incredible news. Javohir Sindarov, one of my country's top chess players, just defeated India's Pragnananda in the candidates tournament. Currently, Sindarov is 2 points ahead of his nearest rival. That would sound smooth and clear.
And Sindar is 2 points ahead of his nearest rival. What if I want to say is it possible to say his nearest rival is 2 points behind of him? Is it possible to say so?
Yes, absolutely. You could say his nearest rival is 2 points behind him. That's a perfectly natural way to phrase it.
Right, thank you. So, guys, I'm gonna end streaming now. I will continue later. I gotta go home.